Welcome, guys. This is a absolutely phenomenal game. Now, this is a new idle game that came out. Now, this is going to be difficult, but I do want to try and keep this video relatively tight in the time today, because I could sit on this for hours and just play it, and I'm sure nobody wants to see that. But I wanted to give a review to this game. Now, it is the game I've been very excited for and I've been hyping up. It is Street Fighter Duel. Now, a lot of you know, I've been talking about this quite a bit. I do think it's a very, very good game. And I was kind of hoping, well, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, it's lived up to full expectations. I cannot even lie. I think it's absolutely incredible. And I'm very excited for you guys to see it. Now, I haven't actually got a draw to do, but I'm going to very briefly flick through this and do a first impression. So I will be doing some daily videos on this and just sort of having fun and chatting to you guys on it. But I want all of you guys to comment down below and let me know what you think of this game. I think it's absolutely incredible. There's lots of kind of events and things to click. It's an absolute nightmare, I guess you could say, but in a good way. There's so much to do, so many cool things. I've already done half of these from the amount I played it yesterday. I probably played it for a good few hours yesterday, make some friends, use quick collect one time. I actually don't know where that is, but yeah, there's a lot of cool things going on here. So let me assess this first by the main screen. So you've got your awesome Street Fighter character at the bottom left, which is absolutely incredible. I mean, I love Street Fighter. I love these types of fighting games. I would love it if they also did like a Dead or Alive one, but I can see some very cool things coming into this game with some very cool like crossover events and loads of things like that. So I'm not gonna spend too much time here. What I do want to focus on is the combat. That's the biggest thing in this game, in my opinion, which I think is just phenomenal. The combat is absolutely mad in this game. I've not seen a game like sort of matched this way. So you can see I've got a few people adding me here. If you do want to add me, it is Giraffeyjosh, guys. And I also do have my own guild called Giraffeyfighters. So do come in and say hello, just to donate all my stuff. But yeah, do come in and say hello. You can see we've got a few people stacked up here. We've got my brother Ethan in here, we've got Neil Bradley in here, and we've also got my friend Nathan. So we've got a pretty solid guild, so do come and say hello. So the main thing I want to cover, and the main reason, in my opinion, this game stands out above the rest, is the actual gameplay. Yes, the art style is brilliant, the graphics, art style, whatever, are all cool, but the actual thing which kind of blows me away in this is how unique the actual fighting is. So what I mean by that is, if I come in here, what you'll see is, so we've also got our Street Fighter characters, and you kind of drag them to 1, 2, 3, and it almost emulates a actual side-scrolling game, which I think is very, very cool. So we've got our electric guy here, we've got Chun-Li, and we've got Poison, and then you can kind of match up some assists. Now, I haven't got extremely far to kind of learn about what the best ways to do assists are and things like that. So I do have a little bit of a kind of route to go to get there, but at the moment, I think it's really, really cool. So I'm not the best with names, but we've got the electric guy, we've got the kicky woman, and we've got the poison woman, and then we've got the healer at the back. So I like to put the healer in the back, and then you can link their moves up. Now, something that's really cool in this one, and I haven't, like I said, I haven't got far enough to unlock their third moves, but you can do these really cool combat starts. So basically they use their special and then it chains specials in. So I like to use an AoE move to kill everybody, and then she comes down and heals, and then we have another AoE move to finish everybody off. But what could be quite good as well is it has to have a buff, then you have an AoE, then you have a heal, then you have an AoE. So that would be quite a nice one as well. But you can modify it as well and kind of play around with whose moves you want to use. Obviously I haven't unlocked everybody's moves yet, as you can see, but yeah, so I like that. I think it's going to be quite cool. Now let's just get into the battle so you can see it. I'm going to slow it down here so we're not on ×4 and put it on manual. So you can see that we've got the really cool kind of side-scrolly vibe here, where it's kind of the one-on-one battle. So you can see that Poison just used her move. So if I use a special here, like that, and then you can chain it, and I just missed the chain there. But just have a look at how cool this action and the battling is. You also have these weird moves here where you can get like special things like where the chain's coming down there. But I do have to add, I think this game is one of the best I've seen for combat in general in a game. So again, I'm going to use Poison here. She uses her move, then I can use another move to get healing, then I can assist again with another move like that. So you can just chain the moves in. And obviously it's nice to have all of my characters actually do AoE damage, funnily enough. But it's really nice to do those chains and just see how refreshing the combat is in this game. And that's my favourite thing about it. I will speed up now, is how refreshing the combat is. And I've said that a lot, but most of these idle games, well, this is technically an idle game. Most of these idle games seem to have the same sort of thing going through at like all times. This doesn't. They've actually made it a bit different, and I've really been enjoying seeing how refreshing it is. Good graphics, just everything's made very well. Now, I know this game's been out for quite a while in Korea or China, I believe, but it's just dropped yesterday. So yeah, so I'm not going to just endlessly go through story, I just want to show you a bit of combat. Now, let's take a look and see what else is offered. Now, this game does have a nice structure. When you go through missions, you unlock a load of extra stuff, but I wanted to kind of highlight a few of my favourite features in the first impressions, and I'm going to give you a review and basically tell you whether I think you should play it or not. So we've got a normal story mode. The combat, absolutely brilliant, really unique, really enjoying it. You've got your fighters, obviously all the Street Fighter ones. Maybe there could be some of these that like are the generic ones who aren't in Street Fighter, you know, like most games have. You could call them food characters you could just get rid of or whatever, but all of the purple characters are kind of your big Street Fighter names. We've got Cammy, Adon, I don't know who Guy is, but the game keeps giving me him. I'd appreciate it if you didn't. We've got Chun-Li, you know, Poison. We've got some good characters, and the art style on all of them is absolutely fantastic. So we've got our characters there. We've got a very, very straightforward promotion system. Skills. So obviously when you get someone to 61, you unlock their third skill, which then you can do a third chain. So I do like that. I haven't got anyone to 61 yet, but there I've got Chun-Li. I wanted to actually push him up a bit more so I could get his next skill. There we go. There we go. Now we've got his next skill as well. So we've just unlocked his passive, which is going to do a load of little buffs here. I'm not going to get into it too much now, but you know, every time you get them past 41, you unlock their passive. So I like the way the leveling up works. Plus you can reset characters for free anyway. So we've got some characters there. Now, one of my kind of main things I actually quite enjoy in this is the actual draw screen. I think it's so cool, and you can sort of click through here and see all the characters like it was actually a Street Fighter game, and kind of go, oh, look how cool these all are. And I think it works really, really cool the way they've kind of done it. Now, obviously, I wouldn't mind to get another Chun-Li, but I'll just do a single draw for the sake of the video, but it kind of spins around like that. It's like you're selecting a character, and then goes into the middle. And obviously, we've got our selection here. I've actually got Ryu there. That's not, well, it is bad because it's a B character, but yeah. So I just think the draw is really cool as well. All the detail they've put into this game is actually very, very cool. So we've done the draw there. We obviously get our daily income there. We obviously got loads of missions as well, dailies, weeklies. I also like, if you saw when I tapped one of them, it claimed them all. Little things like that I quite enjoy. It's just, you know, they've actually thought about each little detail. Now, obviously, I got my first purchase reward as well, so I treated myself yesterday. Don't judge me. Now, if you're going to training, we've also got these EX moves. Now, I'm not going to get into each sort of element at the moment. You know, I need to play a bit more to understand a bit more. But we've got cards which can activate like ultimate moves behind the scenes. We've got, obviously, you can awaken characters. This all works the same as any game. You know, I'm not going to start saying that this is unique. It's just your typical card collector. But I don't have any problems with that. I think it works absolutely fine. If we go back here, so we've got the dojo as well. Now, this is one of the more unique things which I actually really like. You can build your own dojo, and like each people just start doing random bits and pieces on it. I've just filled mine with all the random women. But if you go onto the dojo, you can actually like upgrade each thing and start to earn more in the daily income and the idle income. And there's loads of things you can buy. Like, you know, when you get an SS grade 5, you can put something there, stage 15, complete towers, put something there. So there's loads of things you can build, which are inevitably just going to boost up your game. And I just think it works really, really cool. So again, I really like it. And each time you sort of get through levels, you can see that we're getting buffs in here as well. So if we get 1840, so there's loads of cool things you can do, and I think that's just a nice unique touch. So you can sort of build your own little base. We've obviously got your typical verse mode. I haven't done all of these yet, but you've got your versing, and you've obviously got your tower mode, and you've got your cheeky bounties. And at the moment there is an event on to double everything. So I've just been going through this kind of normally at the moment because I don't want to waste sort of too many diamonds, but you can just click quick deploy. So everything's quite nice. Obviously getting gold is actually quite useful at the moment because you need it to upgrade like your dojo and stuff. But normally I would sort of recommend refreshing off the gold and trying to get some better things. But yeah, you know, it's kind of just down to the player. I guess it depends on sort of the pace you're playing it in and things like that. But I think it's very, very cool. And there's those, and also you get your daily team one as well, which isn't too bad. You get some cheeky diamonds. So it is good. So yeah, we've got bounty events, and it just looks like there's going to be loads of events and things coming out. Now, tomorrow I will pick it up and do a bit more of a spree in the story mode, but I just kind of wanted to bring this game to attention because, you know, I obviously play a lot of mobile games, and I just think this is done very well. So I've got 10, I don't actually know where I got those from. For some reason, I've got 10 summons now. So I'm going to jump in and pop these open and see what we can get today. Here we go. Ping, lovely. So let's see if we can get a purple. Are we going to do well? Oh my days. I got done dirty. Obviously, make sure you do your daily share so you can get your diamonds. But yeah, I was done a bit dirty there. But either way, you do need your blues to level up. So yeah, come and join the guild, Giraffeyjosh. Drop a comment down below if you've played this game. Let me know what level you're on. Let me know who your favourite character is. I want to try and keep this video under 10 minutes just for a very quick review. So to recap, we've got fantastic combat. We've got some awesome modes. We've got a brilliant building mode. And the fighters look absolutely incredible. It's a very fun, kind of stress-free game, and I'm very excited to see what they're going to do with it. I want crossovers. I want some silly costumes. I can't wait to see what they do. So I'm excited for this game. I hope you guys are as well. I think it's going to be very, very good. So do let me know what you think of it down below, and I'll see you legends in the next one.